Hello, good evening everybody. Oh no, where's my snake? Where's my snake? Oh no, hold on. We can't start without the snake. Where is it? Center to screen, no. 1 second. Would have been too easy if everything started and everything worked first time, but you know. There we go. Okay, now you're too big. Decide what you want to be, little snake. Yeah, that should do it. Alright then. Yeah, so, hello everybody. Welcome to this little test stream, I would say. I've never done anything with a camera, so let's see how we will do. First off, is the audio okay? Is the camera quality okay? Can you see everything? Need to actually make this a little bit bigger. There we go. That should do it. Okay. I think that should do it. So yeah. Today we will be building this thing. This is the yeah, it's the Lego Sega Genesis controller that I can't even really describe how I feel about this. This is like the ultimate dream come true for me personally. Like, I haven't touched Lego since I was a child, and I think I haven't touched it in like 10 years or so. So when they announced this, it felt like a match made in heaven, because, I mean, I'm a sucker for this stuff. Like, this is my childhood. I love Sega so much. So when they made this, it was like, damn, I need this. But the thing is, unfortunately, I couldn't actually buy this like directly off the shelf or something. It needed to come as a special promotional gift when you spent, I think it was 120 euros on the official Lego store, and I was not ready to do that. But I was very lucky and saw a listing on eBay for 30 bucks. So that's what I paid for this, and personally, that's exactly what I'm willing to pay for this. 30 euros, it has 260 pieces, and apparently it's rated 18 plus. I don't think it's gonna be super difficult, but I think they just want to make sure that only adults actually get this, so children won't be bothering with it. So, let's take a look at the box. You can see there will be a few little Easter eggs over here. The front side has the controller, and the back side will be some sort of green hill landscape. I'm not sure what to expect yet, but it'll be certainly something interesting. And of course, there will also be a little stand that we can build, so the whole thing doesn't just sit flat on the table like this one, but rather, you know, actually get something. I wish it was more than the controller. I wish they had like a whole console, because I know they did that for the Nintendo Entertainment System. But I guess either they will still do that at some point, or maybe this is Sega and the best they could do is make a controller. But you know what? It's better than nothing, so I'm not gonna complain. So you know what? I think it's time to break open this box and see what we get inside. I'm probably gonna ruin the collector's value for this thing. Who knows, maybe in 10 years from now this will be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars if I don't have it opened. But unfortunately that will not be me, because I have no intent to resell this thing anyway. This will go right next to my original Mega Drive, where I will have a lot of fun just looking at it. So let's see what we get inside the box. The box itself seems to be rather standard, but I'm not really sure I need to complain about that. I'm gonna close the box and put it over here, just barely outside the frame, so we all know what we're dealing with here. We've got the instruction manual. Let's take a look at that later. And this is interesting. We actually have a whole bunch of sticker sheets. We can decide, I hope this is visible on the camera. We can decide between the Mega Drive control pad, the other Mega Drive control pad, which doesn't have the red but rather the gray, and we have the Sega Genesis for the Americans, I suppose. So obviously, since I am an owner of the Mega Drive, I will be going with this one in the middle. The gray one, not the red one. Not sure yet. Maybe I will actually go with the red ones, but it's either gonna be this or this, not the Genesis. And no idea what I will do with the Genesis stickers either way. Should I keep them? Should I throw them away? Well, we will see. On the side, we have some graphs from Green Hill Zone and... Oops, wrong way. And a life counter for Sonic. Hardly visible, but there you have it. Sonic hut with 3 lives, so that'll be interesting. And now let's take a look at the box, at the ingredients. We've got 2 packages, and I think, yeah, I'm gonna put this one over to the side, because this one says 1. So let's get started. I've got myself prepared, of course, with a bowl. Just open the thing. Huh, interesting. It says 2000, this is really hard to see, but it says 2017. I'm not sure if that means they've planned this since 2017 or if this wrapping package is simply made in 2017, but would be interesting if this has actually been a thing for a long while and only now they've decided to release it. Wouldn't be surprised, to be honest. Let's put this over here. We'll come back to the other stuff later. Lots and lots of small pieces. Maybe it actually makes more sense if I put the small pieces inside the bowl and the big ones on the table, now that I think about it. Should have thought of that earlier, but no worries. I've got no time limits for today. I will take as long as I need. And yeah, just re-experience Lego like I haven't done in ages. Okay. Gonna say the microphone, this bad boy over here, it's constantly in front of my face, so I sure hope that won't be too annoying while I build this thing. But you know, everything to be a good streamer, as they say. Alright, let's put this over here, and let's just take a look at what the manual has to say. So, we've got sustainable packaging. Amazing. They said open box 1. And... no pictures, no instructions, no historical information. You could win a prize! I kinda hope there would be at least like 1 or 2 pages of... remember the Mega Drive? Remember that whole thing? But nope, it just goes straight to the point, so... I guess we will just get started. And it really is gonna be awkward in this situation with the small microphone. But we will see. So, they want us to start with this. Awesome. First step done. And next one. We need a triangle piece. Put that here. This is like one step, one piece, isn't it? And then the one that's the small single one, yeah. Is this gonna be in here? Yes, it is. So yeah, that's gonna be what we were doing today. And how was your day, everybody? How was your weekend? So far, at least. I really haven't done too much. I've been a bit sick, bit burnt out from the whole streaming stuff. But I felt like this was a nice thing to get back into the groove. And honestly, just feels like a nice way to get back on the schedule again, I guess. ROM hacking his controller in real life. Exactly. Well, I won't hack this one, of course, but I will use it later to compare the finished product. So, obviously. War, Selbi hands reveal. Yeah, it's my hands. Honestly, a bit self-conscious about the whole hand thing. I did actually cut my fingernails just for today. So yeah, just making sure I don't look like a hobo. I mean, my desk mat itself is a bit dirty. Like this spot over here, that is actually not dirt. That is just literally the ink that has scraped off. Probably not the most pleasing experience, but yeah, I don't mind it. Actually, hold on, I've got an idea. There we go. Why is this not working? Sometimes I hate OBS. There we go. Yeah, building Legos surely is relaxing. I like it. I mean, I haven't done it in ages, but I still remember the times when I did so. That certainly was something. What is this? That is some sort of... Oh, this one. Okay. I thought you didn't have chat overlay. I mean, I honestly don't know how to enable it. There is no option in OBS as far as I was aware. Maybe I'm just silly. If there's a way that you guys know how to enable chat overlay, I will actually enable it, but yeah. I think we have to deal with this. So this one goes here. Huh? And now some white piece, this one. Now we need some sort of... This one? Yeah. This goes over here. And this one goes in here. And they like these triangle pieces, or whatever you can call them. It's like L-shaped ones. I think I have to take a look myself later. Could be a Streamlabs thing, not a clue. Yeah, maybe. I mean, I guess I could look into it, but I don't really care right now, to be honest. I just want to have a chill stream with you guys. So this goes right at the top. I think we're starting to build the Green Hill Zone scenery right now, which I guess makes sense. It looked like it was deeply ingrained into the project. Or through the process, rather. Actually, I have an idea. Hold on. Can't I just put a scene into like window capture? Select a window to capture. No, that doesn't work. That would have been too easy. They probably disabled that stuff. Meh. Yeah, Green Hill Zone on a Sega Genesis controller. This is what it's gonna look like on the backside when we are finished. Little spoiler, I guess. I really can't keep the box in scene at the same time as everything else. I'm sorry. So where were we? We need some sort of... this one. Goes over... Is it supposed to be hanging over like this? Yeah, I suppose. Now this long one goes over the entire thing. At least it isn't wood zone, yeah. If it had wood zone in the back, I don't think I would have bought this. But I mean, wood zone. Wood zone officially doesn't even exist, so there's that. it got cancelled before it was released for good reason. So what they want me to do here is... Oh. Now we just put this aside and build another piece, I see. I think it's gonna be the same thing, but just mirrored, so that shouldn't be too difficult. I mean, I don't think it's gonna be difficult one way or another, I just think it's gonna be a chill little thing to do. This one. And another one of these. Where was it? Am I blind? Ah, there it is. I was blind. Yeah, black on black perhaps isn't the best working environment, but pff, gotta live with it. Yeah. There we go. Now another one of these L-shaped ones. And this one. Nice. Actually, I want to see how many steps are there in total. 101. Okay. So that shouldn't take too long. Now the white one again. Although I suppose there's still the sticker stuff, and I'm not looking forward to the stickers, not gonna lie. I hate stickers. Just because I have very finicky hands and I mess up the centering and it's all gonna look like terrible garbage when it's done. But we will have to go through that, unfortunately. I mean, I could also just keep it naked without any stickers, but yeah, that wouldn't feel like... It wouldn't feel right, you know? It wouldn't feel right. This one... Is this right? Oh, yeah, I'm stupid. That was the wrong place. That was the wrong place indeed. Should have put it on top of this, not next to it. Okay, now this one goes over here, and now we connect the two bars, I see. And we do it like this. Nice. Hello Trans, how much was this? I paid 30 euros for this, though it's not officially available. I got it from a reseller. Because if I wanted to buy it myself, I would have to spend like 120 euros on the official Lego store, and then they would drop this in as a bonus. So this is some sort of promotional item, and I think it's not even officially available anymore. I checked out the website earlier today and it says not in stock. So probably was a limited run, and yeah, so I don't know. But I looked on eBay, I got this for 30 euros, and that's a perfectly fine price. Did I say hi, Roby? In case I didn't, hi, Roby, again. Two of the green ones. Yeah, we're definitely building Green Hill Zone now. Which, I mean, I've seen so many Green Hill Zones reskin over the Sonic hacking contest this year. It's kind of nice to go back to a Green Hill Zone that isn't, you know, the same thing again. At least it's trying to be the same thing. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. There's probably a joke to be made here about the ROM hack Sonic-like Legos. I just haven't found it yet. Okay, so you want me to no, this is totally wrong. So this one, and then oh, I see. Well, these are some special pieces, I think, the way they're angled. Is this correct? Yes. and then just a regular 4 plate to hold it all together. Do that whole thing twice. This one and this one. Here we go. And now this. And now we put this over here and this over here. Nice. I'm probably going to be checking every once in a while. Oh, that's no problem. Stick around if you want to, and if not, that's no problem either. I'm just here to chill with you guys. The hill that is green always live. Exactly. But in the meantime, Sonic very like Legos. Yeah, Sonic is indeed very much like... We had a discussion earlier on Sonic Retro, actually. Technically speaking, the whole hack, Sonic like Legos, is a complete wrong name. It should be called Sonic like Lego. You cannot pluralize Legos. It's just... It's like sheep and fish. One Lego, two Lego. So that is a bit interesting, but, you know, one of these things. What's so funny how that Sonic Lego remake was released a few days? Coincidence? I think not. No, it actually is a coincidence, believe it or not. They just happened to bring out this set a few weeks ago. So, or maybe Rhythm and Tempo, who made the ROM hack, was actually in charge of this the whole time, and this is a whole conspiracy? Ooh, who knows? Damn it, I have to pay 60 bucks if I want free shipping, or 30 for 10, yeah. It sucks. I got very lucky, because I actually didn't have any shipping. I was able to pick this up right here in Hamburg, because the seller was actually not living too far away from me. I got very lucky. I also found listings for this for like 50 euros, so the scalpers are definitely already out there. Did I do this right? Yeah. Yeah. Cannot ever stop the scalpers. Okay, now put this over here. I do wonder why they have two singular pieces instead of a 1x2 plate. Maybe that's why they have 260 pieces. Could have probably been reduced a bit, but no real biggie. Okay, now we need a whole bunch of small parts. We need this blue one over here, a brown one, whatever this is, and this. Are these the same color? No, one is darker. I think they want the slightly darker one, so this one. We're definitely building the Green Hill Zone scenery right now, that's for sure. So this one, I should probably start from the side. Actually, this might be part of Sonic, now that I think about it. Let's see. No, that can't be Sonic. Sonic is in the middle. Okay, never mind. But then what is that blue stuff? I don't know. This one goes over here. This one goes over here. This one goes over here. Nice. Can I buy an eraser card of you? Do you really want one? You want me to sign it or something? If you pay shipping and the whole thing and whatever, sure. I know how that feels. My Pokemon collection is worth 1,000 because of scalpers. Nice. Did you hear the news about the two people who are robbing a Pokemon card store by literally crashing a truck inside of it? I'm not even joking. They rented a U-Haul and then just backed up into the garage door of the truck, crashed into it, and then just stole a bunch of Pokemon cards. Like, out of all things to steal, you steal a bit of paper by crashing into the store. What the hell is going on with this world, man? So we need this. It's kind of arbitrary which of the parts are supposed to be in the small package and which are the big ones, but I guess that's just how things roll. Some sort of... this one again or another one? I'm not sure. I think that's the one. Yeah, that's the one. Okay. Okay, now this one goes here. This one goes here. This one goes here, and oh, over here. I see. Oops. Honestly, it would be funny if me to do so. Maybe one day, yes, shipping stuff will be covered. Yeah, sure. Hit me up when you want to. Probably, I mean, the most expensive part will be the shipping. Not gonna lie. The card itself costs like $18 from Dragon Box. Dude, Pokemon cards are disappearing like crazy. It pisses me off. Yeah, I can totally understand that. I haven't been able to find any at all, and obviously, yeah. Yeah, it kind of feels like there's a resurgence of that whole thing. Like, I didn't expect this whole thing to make a big comeback, but apparently it does. So, yeah. I mean, besides I playtested it for a year, but as like it would be nice to... yeah, sure. Sure. That makes total sense. That's also what I did. Okay, now this... you want me to have this... this one... and this one, and another small blue one, I see. Okay, then now you go over here. On top of this one. Like this. I hope I'm doing that right. That's probably gonna be the loop. From Germany to UK, I don't think it will be too crazy. I mean, probably not. The most expensive part is probably gonna be... because it's electronics. I think there might be some extra customs. Not too sure. We'll have to check that out when it's time. Okay. Small... light ones? No, not this one. Man, these are the same shape but slightly different shades of brown, so that is hard to tell apart. No. You want the light one, where is it? There it is. And this one, I think. Okay. Alright, you go over here. And... oh, it's a checkerboard button. I see, I see. That's a nice touch. The brown one. This one, and where does the last one go? Ah, behind it, I see. And now we need blue, and is it in here? I think this is the one, yeah. And another, I see, okay. First connect these two pieces, and then like this. Curious. I hope I'm doing that right. Feels a bit weird, but maybe those parts will be covered up later on. And finally, two of these. No. This one? Probably this one. And two small yellow ones. Okay. This should probably be the rings. Yeah. Definitely gonna be the rings. Stretch it. Oops. There we go. Put this on. Put this over here. You go over here. Nice. That should be good. Well, anyways, we shall see what comes next. I'm having fun with this streaming stuff anyways. Been slacking on my own channels. Yeah, I know how it feels. I'm trying to get something out for Halloween, for the 1 year anniversary of Sonic.exe alone. I'm not entirely sure yet if that actually will come out, but I want to do a little bit of a retrospective sort of thing. But we will see. Still have 13 more days. Selbi, what introduced you to ROM hacks? It's a long timeline, and actually pretty difficult to say, because turns out there is no singular place where it all started. I think the most important part of the whole thing was when I discovered Sony.exe, all the way back in 2007 or 2008, I don't know. Also just discovering emulators as a whole. So yeah, it's been a while. I really like these small pieces. Okay, so is it light or dark brown? I think that's light brown. Or maybe it's not. This better be right, because if it's not, that's gonna suck. And that looks right. Okay. Put this one here. And now you want me to take 2 small ones and... no, this one. What is this small red thing? What? That looks like... that is a skateboard. I'm not sure if it's visible, but... like, it has a small thingy here in the back. This is a skateboard. Why is that? That is gonna be this car thing? Oh! That might actually be a crab meat. That is incredibly clever. Small little skateboard to symbolize a crab meat. Oh, sure. I'll take it. I'll take it. That's cute. And that's Lego for you. That is definitely imagination. Okay, so you go over here. Alright. Now the blue one and another double blue one. This one goes over here. Okay. That reminds me, I have the Green Hills Lego set, but pieces keep disappearing randomly. Yeah, that is Lego for you. The magical pieces that steadily disappear. I still remember my own. I had a Formula 1 car when I was a child. And yeah. That thing like disassembled itself slowly over the course of 10 years until eventually, like, I don't know, at least 20 pieces were missing. Not even sure how that happened. Probably just played with it too much. But that just means it was a good investment. Alright. Small crab meat, yeah. Small crab meat. Oh, now I get it. This is gonna be the sky blue background. That took me a while to realize. Oh, better late than never. Okay, 2 of these ones. 2 small brown. And a singular blue one. Okay. Let's put these over each other. And yeah, now we're building the looping. That is nice. Okay, so is this just supposed to float in there? I think it's gonna be anchor it in a bit. Do you have an actual Sega? Yes, I do. I even have an actual controller. It's not just for decoration. I wouldn't be here without owning an actual Sega because I grew up with that whole thing. Definitely something that I will never, ever, ever sell. Because, damn it, way too much nostalgia and everything for that small console. It certainly shaped my life in ways other things haven't. Okay, and now I need... Okay, these two blue ones, but... There we go. Now let's finish this ramp. So... You go here. You go here. This one sides to the... Oops. This one goes to the back. This one goes to the front. And now this one fastens everything. I see. It's taking shape. Nice. And now this is also no longer loose. So that was definitely intentional. Oh, I think we're building Sonic now, guys. We're building Sonic. So we need... We have two Sonics. Why do we have two? I guess they thought this is the one piece that really can't go missing, so they put in some spares. But no, they're actually completely identical. I have no idea whether the other one is going to be used later on or if it's just a spare. But I'm not going to complain. So, let's attach Sonic. Yeah, get on there, you stupid blue hedgehog. So yeah, it's probably a bit hard to see, but there's like a small, small shape on it, like a spinny, swooshy. It's a bit hard to tell from the camera, but it looks nice. Now let's put you on here. And Sonic is in place. Nice. Probably a backup piece here. Which makes sense. It would suck if... I mean, the other ones are pretty much whatever. But this one, if that would go missing, that's like... No, it's just... It's no longer Sonic is alone, it's now Sonic is missing. Just a Sonic hack where you delete Sonic and it's just nothing. Just the camera of Green Hill Zone. Man, that would suck. That wouldn't even be scary or anything, that would just suck. Sonic be balling, I mean rolling, exactly. Okay, now these two and this one. Ah, now we finish the loop, I see. Oops. Camera the hedgehog, exactly. It's taking shape. It's definitely taking shape now. I mean, looking at the comparison, you can definitely see where we're going now. Probably just gonna be finishing this scene and then we'll start building the surrounding case. Gonna be interesting. Also just realized that the HUD counter for the lives is at the top. I expected it to be somewhere down here, but no, they actually put it here. I'm not sure if I want to put it there. It feels more fitting to put it here, but we will see when we get there. Green one. What is this? It's like some grate. Oh no, it's... Ah, I see. And lastly... side piece. So this goes like this, and you go over here. And that. Oh. That's supposed to be a monitor. Now I see it. That is really clever. It looks like a calculator at first, but no. Also just realized I put it on the wrong way. Whoops. The blue part should go to the bottom. Yeah, that looks better. Selbi like Legos, exactly. I wish Rhythm and Tempo was here. That would be so ironic. That looks like some retro arcade style. Yeah, probably. After that, check if the Lego controller works on the Genesis. I don't even need to try that because there are absolutely no electronics in here. Also, there's no cable. I can try this one, but I also know this one will work. This one is just for decoration. That'd be awesome if they made you build a Lego circuit board that secretly worked. That would be awesome. But they recently actually released a, what was it, a Game Boy. A Lego Game Boy. And despite having the exact same dimensions as the original Game Boy and also having a bit of hollow space inside, they couldn't be bothered to spend $5 on a small chip to emulate a Game Boy. So clearly their intentions were elsewhere, but I mean, I'm not really surprised. These are not meant to be played with in the traditional sense, these are meant to be looked at. Okay, now I need whatever these are, small. Oh, now we're building the trees, I see. I see. So you go upside down. Oh, okay. Makes sense, I guess. Over here. And those will be the palm trees. Sweet. You go like this. Oh, this looks already pretty sweet. I like it. They really want me to get rid of all these small pieces. I hope we will get back to the big ones in a bit. Okay. Dark green. Light green. Dark green. Light green. They definitely nailed the checkerboard pattern of Green Hill Zone. I appreciate them for that. Okay. Yeah, it's for decoration, but it would be cool if it actually made it work. Yeah, it would be cool. I mean, for this one, I don't have much hopes because it's pretty much going to be a very compact thing. I mean, the fact that... I mean, if it had this and the rest was hollow, then there would be a chance to put something inside. But because we have all this Green Hill Zone stuff that is kind of like caved inside, there wouldn't even be any space for electronics. And, that's a shame. Also, I'm not sure if these buttons are actually going to be pushable or if they're going to be solid. We will see once we get there. You know what would be interesting? A Lego Sega Game Gear? I mean, I guess. Personally, I have never been a huge fan of the Game Gear. I think it was kind of whatever. But I know some people grew up with it, so could be cool. 3 of the big ones. And, ooh, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All of them. Does it work on Gens at least? No, unfortunately not even Gens is compatible with this one. I know, that is a real shame. Yeah, okay. You go here, you go here, and I'll build that thing 3 times. Okay. Over here, and over here and over here. Okay. Now backwards facing I think something will be attached there in a bit. We still have an entire bag left after all. Okay. And now... Okay, put this aside. We will build the... what the fuck? Oh. I see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And 2 bricks. And 2 of these. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of these. So basically everything else. And finally, to make out what that is. These. 4 of these. There we go. Hello chat and the Eraser guy, how's it all going on the aforementioned Legoland on the Sega Mega Drive Genesis? It's going well. I would like to say hello, but I can't read your name, sorry. There is the Lego Sega Genesis by Retro Power and you can add a Raspberry Pi to it. Ooh, that sounds cool. Yeah, basically a perfect example why you can't rely on Lego itself to get anything crazy out there. The fans have to do the big work. I mean, this is kinda crazy, at least for me personally. I would never have thought to see the day where I can actually build a Lego controller for my favorite console ever. So that's kinda insane. Is this right? Oh, 4, not 3, okay. So this one goes inside the middle. Just call you Tony. Okay, hi Tony. Is this the VSMR? What is VSMR? But hey Arcania, welcome in. Oh, Nick P, also you, welcome in. Now we need a 6-button gamepad model with Mortal Kombat inside. Sure, maybe one day. Okay. Oh, I see, we need to build that twice. Couldn't they have done this step on the same page? Goes over here. Over here. Okay. Instead of audio-visual stimulating... Oh, I see, I see. Yeah, I suppose it's visually stimulating content. I mean, I'm not sure if this is too exciting, but I felt like it would be interesting to put a stream up on this, rather than doing this all by myself. Okay, this one goes up here, up here. I see. This one and finally this one. And I think once we have put those on there, the controller will start taking some shape. So that's gonna be nice. Hello Swito, welcome in. Okay, and okay. Over here. So it's probably gonna be a little bit smaller than the original controller, but not by much. It's a bit smaller to the left and right, and also top and bottom. You can... But they almost got the arc perfectly. It's hard to show, but the arc where the controller has like this little indent here at the bottom. That is pretty much covered 1-to-1, so nice. Oops. YouTube is actually healing. It's FYP. I don't know what that means, but I hope that means something good. Oop. Yeah, sure, let's destroy everything. And, is this right? Suiato. Oh, yeah, sorry. As for the SHC result, I think it will be here tomorrow if they play ball, but my production for the 3 Sonic Sudoku, Sonic... I think you're right with the 3 things you have mentioned. Just personally think it's gonna be a different order, or at least I hope so. I mean, I'm a sucker for super challenges, so obviously I'm gonna want to see that first. But yeah, those 3 are definitely some of the best, if not the best entries this year. And 2 of these, and 2 of these, okay. Over here, suck, suck. Triangle pieces go over here and over here, and you go in here. Nice. I just got done watching the Tetris movie and it's over-exaggerated but strangely very accurate to what happened. They made a Tetris movie? Somehow I've actually never heard of that thing being a thing, but the concept alone sounds so stupid it might actually be hilarious. Now I'm kind of curious actually. Okay, so... think, yeah, that's what I thought. You go on the top over here, and now it should hopefully also no longer shatter into a million pieces. Yeah, that looks and feels pretty solid. Now you go at the top, you go over here, and you go over here. Yeah, that's definitely very solid now. Yeah, that will no longer fall apart. Nice. It's a biopic. Oh, okay, I see. That still sounds interesting. So I guess all of these are spares. Which means we actually have a spare for a second skateboard. Or crab meat, rather. Unfortunately, there's no place to place it anywhere. Shame. I'm gonna put these over here, so I don't get them mixed up with the second bag, which we will need to open now. Woo! Okay. And that should be empty. Oh wait, I did the same mistake twice. This has to go over here, so the small pieces go into the bowl. So much plastic. Couldn't they use paper bags? Right. There was a movie called Uno, but it has nothing to do with the card game. Yeah. I mean, Uno is just literally the Spanish word for one, so makes kind of sense, I guess. Well, let's go with the second bag. This one and a pink plate. Kind of, what is the pink plate gonna be for? Is it even gonna be visible? Not on this side, not on this side. Okay. Just this one pink plate. Okay, and now to the... It's always interesting when you get plates that are like actual Lego plates and nothing special, just original OG Lego like it could have existed decades ago. Because sometimes I feel like Lego these days is just a whole bunch of special pieces. It's more like selling, you know, actual toys and not... Okay, no, that makes no sense. You know, like when you don't have toys that you build piece by piece, but rather toys that are like already pretty much done and you just have to assemble 3 pieces or something. There's also a movie based on the Gran Turismo video game franchise, which is also a racing biopic, hence it's based on a true story. Oh, interesting. I've never actually been into the Gran Turismo thing too much, because I suck at those games. I really tried, but unfortunately I don't have the skills. Wait. I think I screwed something up, didn't I? Yes, I did. The red ones have to go one to the back. That looks better, okay. And now these guns go underneath the blue thingy. This is a very colorful thing. I'm not even sure what exactly I'm building right now, but we will see in a bit. Not these ones. Not these ones either. Are they in here? There we go. These are very special pieces. Underneath the yellow one, with one hanging out. I feel kind of off-center. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be like this, but I guess it is. I think this is gonna be part of the buttons. I see. So this one goes over... Wait, no. Oh, never mind. This one goes here. Now this one goes here. And lastly, a some sort of triple piece. Is it also in here? Oh, oh, there it is. Yeah, it's gonna be Green Hill, definitely. I think the platform is gonna come later, but who knows, maybe it is. We will see. I feel like this is gonna be for the buttons. Okay. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Are these the same ones? Yes. I think the majority of Green Hill is done. At least it doesn't look like there's gonna be much to be added on this side. Yeah, that looks pretty much finished. Shame. I really wished we could have used this skateboard again, but I guess not. I'm gonna put this skateboard here. Still so funny. They used this skateboard to symbolize a crab meat. That is the kind of creativity I wish I would have. Yeah, let's build this now. You go here. No, wait. You go all the way to the top. this and what is that? Some sort of angled thingy. No. This one. Also no. Am I? Oh, I see. Interesting. So you go over here and you go like this. Yeah, that looks good. Oh, let me drink something real quick. Skateboard crab meat ROM hack incoming. You know, that might actually be a fun idea. I just have no idea how it would look from a gameplay perspective. Imagine crab meat on a skateboard. That is definitely gonna be something you haven't seen before. Excuse me. Time to update my Lego spaceship, and by update I mean renovating. Yeah, go for it. Definitely go for it. Hey, I see. They want me to start building... Wait. Oh. So I put them on all three of these, the stickers. And then I suppose later on I will be able to decide and swap the plates if I want them. Oh well, then let's do that. I hate stickers. Oh, this is gonna suck. Nope, no, already fucked that up. Nope. The adhesive is just so strong. You need to nail it first dry or else you're screwed. This is this. Yes. Okay, first one done. Actually, hold on. Is this even any different? Why do we have the same sticker twice? That seems a bit like a waste, but okay. Oops. So I think this might be the one that I will pick, so should hopefully make a good attempt at aligning that stuff. That looks kind of cheap. These are identical. I really don't know why they put them in here twice. Or is there like any difference at all? No. The text is the same, the font is the same, the color is the same. Oh well, I'm still gonna put on the Genesis one just for the sake of completeness, but I will probably not put it on. Because I do not have a Genesis, I have a Mega Drive. Well, that one is definitely not right. That is angled. You can't really see it, but I screwed that one up pretty badly. Oh well, it's the Genesis, so who cares? Now then, we're gonna pick the since they are identical anyway, I will go with the Japanese one because I didn't mess up the sticker. Oops, as badly as on the European one. I can already see the other stickers for the buttons are gonna suck. Oh god, they're gonna suck. Okay, You go over here. Bam. Now it's starting to look like a bit of a controller. Yay. Long flare, flat one, and 2 flat ones. One goes over here, the other one goes over here, and you go over here. Then, what are these? 2 small flat black pieces, okay. Right at the bottom. And then put the whole thing like this. I see. Yeah, that is really starting to take shape now. This one is a bit weird, like this one exposed nipple. I don't know, what do you call these things? Maybe there will be something in a bit that makes this one clearer. I'll be the opposite. If Sonic Titanium gets 3rd place, I'm throwing my 5000 gaming PC out the window. Honestly, mood. I think it has the highest chance to win the Polygon Gym trophy, I'm not gonna lie. It was the single most WTF hack I've played in ages. Actual ages. Oh yeah, okay. Also, I've just noticed there's a little Sonic here that is like the progress bar or something. How did I not notice that until now? Well, that's a cute idea. Okay, these small corner pieces to cover up the thingy. And then 4 gray ones, which go over here, over here, over here, and over here. All right. Something is weird. Hold on. This one is totally screwed up. Damn it, I didn't notice that until now. This one goes over here instead. And this one is exposed, at least for now. Phew, crisis averted. H rating, yeah. That was just... And the thing is, it didn't even do anything. Like, the least I would have expected is that the H rating makes it so that, I don't know, the blood on the spikes gets disabled. But it did literally nothing. The only purpose was to be funny, I guess. But, I don't know. Maybe they didn't realize that it wasn't funny at all. Not one bit. And now they want a whole bunch of small pieces again. These ones. Yeah. Also some weird ass pieces, man. Are these mirrored? Oh yeah, they are. I see. I really can't find this shit right now. Where is it? There it is. Yes, okay. Almost get worried that this was missing. It's just really hard to see the individual black pieces when they all are small and black, you know? But nothing to worry about. Okay, so, no, lost track. I need these ones. This one. I need... No, wait. I think this is all I need from over here. And the other thing I need is... Wait, no. No. Oh, God. Okay, this one has a lot of pieces at once. It's not exactly obvious which ones are in which place. But not this one either. Damn it. Am I blind? At least I know okay, I need this one for sure, but now there's also... I'm looking for this one. Just can't seem to find it right now. It's not in here. Heh? Okay, now I'm really confused. And this one looks almost like it, but not quite. So it's probably not that one. What, did they mess up earlier? I'm confused. Oh, wait a minute. Wait, no, that looks right. That should all be fine. Oh, Jesus Christ, where is it? Where is it? The fact I need two of them, I can't even find one. Almost looks right, but just barely. Just barely. I get the feeling I screwed up earlier. The piece I'm currently looking for is actually hidden beneath something else. Damn it. But it looks right. So I'm not really sure what's going on here. All these pieces are in place. This one is in place. Huh? Oh. I am blind. I really didn't see them. Damn it. But okay. At least nothing to worry about. I almost got screwed up. Okay. Let me quickly finish this step and then I will check out chat again. Just need to finish this first. Right, and now you go on the other side. Go here. You go here. You go here, and finally there's the small black piece that I need right over here. Okay, that's really taking shape. I like it. So where were we? Does the Lego Genesis controller work on the reels? No, it doesn't. Unfortunately, this is just a piece of plastic, but it's nice. It's supposed to be a decorative thingy. I like it. The game is a judged entry. Yeah, it certainly is judged, and I'm looking forward to the evaluations, not gonna lie. I want to see what the official judges had to say about that hack. I don't like to go so critical and say it's not funny, but rather that it doesn't really fit well. I mean, each to their own opinion. I'm not judging anybody for having any different opinions about that. I just really personally didn't like it at all. Not one bit. It was so annoying. And not in a funny way, more like in a, oh god, just shut up. Just shut up, man. Like in that kind of way. I mean, the guy had potential, I could definitely see that. It's just that instead of doing something good, he did something just, I don't know, annoying. No, wait, hold on. Let's do this first. I just wish he would take the criticism from this year, refine it, and then come back with a better hack. Because I can relate to that. Like Sonic.exe, when I started with that, it was trash. It was absolutely trash. And it took me a lot of criticism to get to a point where the game is actually good. Like the first couple of releases were notoriously bad for a reason, you know? Small, okay. This one, and... wait, no. What do you want from me? No? Yes. And then some sort of curved one, probably in here. No. Maybe I should just all put them on the table, but then I worry that I will miss something or lose it or whatever. This one, some sort of curved piece. Oh, there it is. Okay. And now you go over here. You go over here. And over here. And lastly, over here. Okay. Damn, it's really taking shape now. I like it. Oh, and this as well. Also, warning message is that is unstoppable and unacceptable. And you start with just one life. It's annoying and anybody can spam through. Yeah. It's just... I don't know. They tried. And that for that I will command them. I will say I like it. But, you know... it's just... It's just a shame. Just could have probably been something really cool. And maybe it will be in a future update, who knows. Okay, now this one. Like this. And you go over here. And this small black piece, really like those ones, goes right in the middle. Inch pieces. This one, and also this one. Are these the same? No, they aren't. Nope. It sucks when you have the same piece but it's mirrored. Oh. There we go. So this one goes over here, this one goes over here, and then finally we put that whole thing no, wait. Right here. There we go. Nice. What is your favorite non-Sonic Mega Drive game? Mega Bomberman, without a doubt. I love the game so much. I actually wanted to hack that at some point, but unfortunately it's written in C and not raw assembly. So decompiling that will be a pain. Maybe one day. But yeah, Mega Bomberman, I like that game. Might actually do a playthrough of that one day on the channel and show off my awesome gaming skills, because I still remember where all the hidden power-ups were. Part of life every gamer who is more 30 years. Not exactly sure what you're trying to say. If you say this is part of being 30 years, then I guess you're not wrong. Silly question to ask, but have you tried any of the Sega Genesis accessories like the 3030X CD or even the lock-on? I did try the lock-on cartridge, obviously, because I own a copy of Sonic 3 and Knuckles, or rather Sonic and Knuckles, and I wanted to play Sonic 3 and Knuckles. I don't have a 32X or Sega CDs though, and honestly I have no intentions of getting any of that. Because, yeah, I have no need for them. I don't like the 32X, I don't like the Sega CD. They feel both like... I mean, they failed for a reason. So... And they're getting more and more expensive. I don't feel like shilling out triple-digit numbers. So yeah. Oh yeah. As far as Sonic Sudoku, I like the concept, but I'm curious to see other games, not just Sonic, use the concept. I suppose could work. Ghost Ride, the SSC24 entries and Mega Genius. Yeah, I mean, I won't hate when anybody does like hacks for the Sega CD or 32X. It's just personally, I don't really mind it, or like I personally don't have any big stocks in the whole thing. This can be more cool. Sega console, 6-button controller, maybe Sega CD and 32X with Eraser, 8.1 and Sonic Mega Mix 5.0. Okay. Sure. The Bomberman series is awesome. Yeah, it is. Though, to be honest, I haven't really played any Bomberman. No, that's not true. I did play the one on the Nintendo DS. So that one and the one on the Mega Drive. Those were the big ones I played. But the concept, I should probably revisit that whole thing at some point. It's a really nice game. No, I did not play Sonic Robo Blast 2. I constantly get it recommended in my YouTube feed, and I mean, nothing against the game or anything, it just doesn't appeal to me. Though maybe my views of that will change should I actually give it a try one day. I'm just not huge a fan of 3D Sonic fan games. Actually, I'm not even a big fan of regular 3D Sonic games. I'm a 2D guy. Always have been. Always will be. The last Sonic game that was 3D that I've played was Sonic Heroes. And playing in big old quotation marks, I never really finished it. So the last Sonic 3D game that I finished was actually Sonic Adventure 1. Yeah. I mean, nothing against those games, I just personally feel like they're not my cup of tea. I'm just not the target audience. So it also feels a bit like, I don't know, rude perhaps, when I see all those mods for modern 3D in the Sonic Hacking Contest, and even hypothetically if I could download them, it just feels like it feels wrong, because I'm doing something that just doesn't appeal to me and I don't really care. And I know people put a lot of work into these. But to me personally, it just doesn't do it, man. It just doesn't do it. The most I can tolerate is probably 2D modern entries. And even those are like, they really have to stick out in some ways. Like that DDLC one. That one was pretty cool. Just kind of wish it would have been a ROM hack rather. Okay, over here. Over here. Yeah, I know a lot of people love Roboblast too. And I mean, it's probably a really great game, don't get me wrong. And one day I might actually give it a shot. It's just... I really haven't ever gotten into it yet. Perhaps if the game had been official, like, you know, pixel graphics, but still 3D, by Sega themselves, that would have been amazing. How is this supposed to be? Okay, we start with the nipple in the middle, I guess, and then we build a circle around it. And then these two to cover up these parts, and it almost looks complete. Eee. And now we put on the D-pad. That's interesting. So the D-pad itself is like loose. You can rotate the D-pad. I mean, makes sense when all you have is like this one thing in the middle. So carefully align that to make it perpendicular. That should do it. Just wish it was a bit less loose. Oh well. And now they want me to use whatever the hell this is. Small, like a T thingy. Oh, I see. That's gonna be the start button. See, that's gonna be the start button. It's nice. Can't really seem to push it that far into it though. There we go. And now it's time. Time to put on the buttons. We've got one over here. No, wait. Over here. And another one over here. No. No. And another one over here. Is that right? Yeah, that looks right. The B button is elevated. That feels really weird. I thought they were gonna be all in a straight line. It's really hard to showcase, but you see? Like the middle button is slightly elevated compared to the A and B buttons. A and C buttons, I mean. I mean, when you look at it from the front, it doesn't really look that bad. The most funny thing would be if NES or Game Boy can run from the same, like OG. Oh, that could be fun. I would love to see a Generations mod that has the stages from the 3DS, unless they... It could exist. I don't really know, because again, I do own Generations, I will say that. But I've played Generations for, I think, after Green Hill Zone was done, and then I just kind of lost interest. Again, it's just not my cup of tea. I don't know. RTX update. There's a 3D offshoot. Huh. That's the expert 3D shape. Oh yeah, I see. Alright, never mind. Let's continue. Let's continue. I knew it. It's time for a whole bunch of stickers. Oh god, this is gonna suck. And again, why do they have them twice? Why? They are literally identical. Okay. Nope. Okay, that's the A. I can already feel I'm gonna have to do this stuff 9 times now. Oh my god. I thought Lego is like trying to save money wherever they can, so I'm really not sure why they decided to include 2 sets of the gray buttons. This would have been such a simple money save. Oh, that C looks terrible, but no worries. We've got more. We've got more. So these are the UK ones. Gonna remember that. Next up, let's do the US ones. A. No. I hate stickers. Shit, that one is cursed. That's the B. Finally, the C. I like that they have the little notch here for the B button. That's definitely authentic. Hard to see, but there's a small notch for the official controller for the B button as well, so attention to detail, even though it's just a sticker. And now, the Japanese red ones. I have no idea where I will store all of these when I'm done. Sure hope they have some idea for that. A and B and C. There we go. Alright, now that these are done, I can peel them off again and put on the normal ones. Just first, I think I'm gonna mix and match the best ones, because they actually are all identical. So the B is perfect here, the A is better here, and the C is best here. Okay. Oops. B and C. Nice. Actually, now that I see this, I realize I should have probably angled the letters a little bit instead of making them perfectly right angled. That kind of sucks. Oh well, it's too late now. At least I got them right here on the perfect angle. No. Oh. Stretch. Oh. I'm gonna feel this in my neck tomorrow. All this leaning forward. Okay, all this stuff can go here, and the remaining pile of stuff. And now this one, this one, this one, and this one, and this one. Oh, and one more thing, the black one over here. So this will be the outlet for where the controller cable would be, but then there is no controller cable included with this one, so that's it. You get this small tip and that's it. But I mean, it's cute. I like it. And now we return it to the back and put on these two. Bit confused why we only do that now. That could have been done ages ago. Bit more green oh, now we put on the green hill zone and the Sonic stuff. Okay. Once again, this is gonna suck. But it has to be done for the authenticity. Maybe it's easier if I put on the pieces first and then attach the stickers. Actually, I'm gonna do that to make sure it all fits well. Hello, Yakupaga Gaming. Welcome in. First time I've seen your stream. It's not my first time, but it might as well be. I've recently streamed the Sonic Hacking Contest stuff. And that went well. And I've decided to do a bit more casual streaming as well. If you're comfortable on the camera now. Or at least my hands, you know. Maybe one day we'll actually show my face on camera. Or at least live. But so far, still feel like this is a nice little thing to do. Oh, that one is totally fucked up. Sonic like Legos literally today, exactly. Wait, something is wrong. Oh, I put them upside down. Whoops. At least that's no problem. Streaming is really fun once people actually watch it, I guess. I mean, currently I have 12 viewers, so it's not really that much, but I'm not really complaining, even if it's just one guy. Feels nice to build this stuff and not feeling completely alone, you know? Wait, I need one more thing. This one. Now we put on Sonic's health counter. He has... it's really hard to showcase, but he has 3 lives. That's nice. is also not quite right. There we go. That looks good. Yeah, that looks good. And now, I really screwed this up, man. Streaming alone feels so depressing. I know that feeling firsthand. I can totally understand that. Though I will say, it probably feels even more depressing to do this stuff like literally by myself. I don't know, for extra context, this is the first time I've touched any Lego in over a decade. So I feel like if I've done that all by myself with nobody watching, it would feel a bit, I don't know, embarrassing, I guess. But like this is nice. So I think the controller itself is done. This is it. And now we will build the stand. Feels really nice though. So again, size comparison. So the Lego controller is ever so slightly smaller. But really, the dimensions are pretty spot on. Of course, the Green Hill Zone stuff in the back is kind of weird when you have nothing on the backside otherwise, but yeah, I really like that. It's okay, now when you put them side by side, I really did screw the letters up. Like I put them perfectly straight, but they should be slightly angled. So that, I really hope that is not gonna get on my nerves down the line. But yeah, other than that, looks really good. I like it. I like it a lot. Now then, let's build the stand and finish this. Damn. And this and like this. I really want to build this, but I don't know if it's in stores. It is not, unfortunately. The only way you could have gotten this was through some special offer that was run on the Lego store, where you had to spend like 120 euros and they would drop this in as a freebie. But not only is that not available anymore, I didn't even get it from there. I bought this off eBay for 30 euros. So, yeah. Maybe you will get lucky. It's definitely going to be one of these things that will be hard to get down the line. But, yeah, so far, nothing to... Yeah. Green Hill jump scare in the back. Well, certainly more appealing than some of the Green Hills I've seen in this year's hacking contest. No hard feelings. Part of me wishes the stickers were printed. Yeah. And I mean, the interesting thing is, it's hard to see, but this right here, this is supposed to be Sonic, right? And this is a print. Like, they managed to print Sonic, but everything else is just stickers. Even this one on the top here feels like it could have been a sticker, but a print, but no. So I have no idea. And I mean, when it comes to Sonic, they literally included him twice. I guess because it's such a small piece and they didn't want to risk having such an important piece be lost, but still, they included 2 prints of Sonic, but everything else is just a sticker. So yeah. What is your favorite food? Anything with mincemeat. Beef mincemeat. I'm not really that picky, to be honest. Would be great if there was a custom USB adapter. Yeah, but I mean, even then, you can't really do anything. These buttons, they cannot be pushed in. The D-pad cannot be moved. The start button cannot be moved. It's really much all decorative, but it's exactly what you get. Also, I'm just realizing I'm putting all my fingerprints on this, so probably gonna have to wipe that clean once I put it on the pedestal. Stickers on a Lego set would always suck to put on. Yeah. I mean, it wasn't too bad. I'm just more like annoyed now because I put these letters the wrong way. Put them straight instead of slightly angled as they should be. And now I can't undo that because these ones are perfectly aligned. Can only rotate them by 90 degrees. Kinda sucks. Oh, whatever. It's not a big deal. Now then, let's finish the stand. Mint? Not sure what you mean with mint. Hello, Blue Gamer. Welcome in. Not mint. Mints. Mints like... yeah, like this. It's a weird name. In German we just say Hackfleisch. That's so much easier to say. Shut up, Google. I don't care about you trying to sell me more space. I will delete my drive in a bit. Or like clean it out a bit. There's so much garbage collected in there. Mince, minced with a D. Actually, I don't know. This is where my English escapes me. It could be minced. Yeah, sometimes it's nice to speak more than one language fluently. I mean, I'm comfortable with my English, but there's always like small edge cases like this where it's still pretty much obvious that English is not my first language. Small chat delay test, yeah, exactly. Damn, now I'm hungry. Ooh. Hello, hungry, I'm dead. Oh, something like that. What is your progress on building the Sega Genesis controller? So we're actually almost done. The controller itself is finished. There's a Sonic stuff on the back. All that's left is the small stand thing that it will be resting on once it's finished. Also, I really don't know what I'm gonna do with this box once I'm done. I'm gonna throw it away or keep it. We will see. Anyway, yeah. This goes over here and this one goes over here. And then this one goes over here. Yeah, we should be pretty much almost done. There are barely any pieces left. So you will probably witness the completion together with me in just a bit. Wait. No, oops, I forgot something. First this one, and then these two. You speak 5 languages, damn. I'm jealous. I can only speak 2, German and English. I tried to learn a bit of Spanish and Finnish a couple of years ago, but I just couldn't get far. I don't have the mental capacity. I'm just stupid. I get the bare bone basics done, and then I just realized I just can't do it. Whatever. It's fine. I like to invest my skills in learning English as best as I can, optimizing it, learning more and more stuff, speaking more fluently, just getting more comfortable with it, you know. And I think this is gonna be the last step. We're gonna put the green side to Green Hill Zone. Is it gonna be attached at all, or is it just gonna be loose? That feels wrong. There, no. Damn it. Okay, so that is actually kind of loose. I'm Not sure how I feel about that, or I maybe be doing something wrong. Unless it's just supposed to be loose. But I mean, if it's just loose, then it's really easy to knock over. Oh, I suppose, yeah. It's just supposed to be loosely put onto that thing. It's not attached or anything. But yeah, that's it. We're done. Woo! I think at least. Yeah. That's the last step. And of course, the last thing they want us is you could win! Your feedback will help shape the future development of this product series. You also have a chance to win a Lego set. Yeah, I don't care. If anybody wants here, this is the QR code where you can win stuff. I personally don't care. This is just a set list or list of stuff. So yeah, again, I'm feeling a bit disappointed by the stand. Like, it is really loose. Like, just sneeze against it and it'll topple over. But I suppose it does the job just fine. For what it is. At least it makes it so that you can quickly take out the controller and put it in your hands. Though I don't really see like the reason why I would ever take this into my hands again. Because once again, it's really, this thing is a fingerprint magnet. Because at least the original controller was matte. This one is all glossy. So yeah, definitely gonna clean that up. Yeah, other than that, try to put it like this so that you can see it. Actually, let's take another look at the Green Hill Zone side with the stand. I like the small detail that they actually made the Green Hill Zone side of the stand have this little green triangle piece. They didn't have to do this, but they did, so it kind of fits in very well. So yeah, we have Green Hill Zone right here. There's the monitor, there's a palm tree. Those are supposed to be rings. It's really hard to see, but they're yellow. And of course we have Sonic going in the loop-de-loop. Another palm tree. And then, so let me show you this again. That small red thing over here is this. And that is a skateboard. And this skateboard, I think, is supposed to represent a crab meat. And I find that so cool. That is such a nice touch. But yeah, now I have all these unused pieces. Including a spare Sonic. And all of these. So I really don't know what exactly I'm gonna do with all of these. Including the spare buttons that were completely superfluous. But they are in here. Anyway, this is, can't really see it from that angle, but maybe like this. Better than nothing. So yeah, let me catch up with chat real quick. You speak at least 6 languages, including German. Eee, damn. That's nice. I speak like 3 languages, I think. I don't know if I should count you. It's always fair to... You probably can speak those better than me. You like the Beatles? Not really. They were before my time. I don't mind them, they're not for me. Now we get the Lego Mega Drive console. That would be cool. If they bring out a Lego Mega Drive console, I will absolutely make another stream to build that with you guys. But I really like this controller. Skateboarding crab meat! Woo! I thought the standing thing was a red spring. Oh. That is actually a good theory as well, but... Honestly, if it was a spring, they wouldn't have gotten with a skateboard. You know? They would have gotten one of these palm tree, like the round ones if it was just a spring, but they specifically went with the skateboard. So I'm just gonna assume it's a crab meat. I like the idea. Save the spare parts for future LEGO sets. I mean, I could. My real concern is more like, where the hell do I put this stuff? You know? Like, these are the kinds of things where I remember as a child, I would have like my drawer full of these small pieces, and they would always fly all over the place. So maybe I need to find a small bag, put them inside there, and put them in the attic or whatever. You like 6-button controller or 3-button? Well, what do you think when I put this one over here? I don't even have a 6-button controller. I think it's redundant for Sonic games. Welcome back, AJ. Unfortunately, you missed everything. We just finished. The controller is done, and even the stand is done. But yeah, there it is. A small, cute little Sega Mega Drive controller with a bit of green hill zone on the backside. Put a skateboarding crab meat in a Sonic.exe. You know what? Maybe I will. Just need an idea how to do that in a funny way. Next, SHC ROM hack incoming. Yeah, maybe. Nobody will get the reference except for the few people who watch the stream. Oh yeah. Anyway, it's been almost 2 hours, and I don't really think I have much else to say anyway, so I'm gonna take the small controller, put it up next to my Sega Mega Drive console, and we'll enjoy it. 6-button is cool for games that need it. I mean, no disagreeing, it's just that for me personally, since I only ever play games that have the 3-button controller, that's all I need. I mean, yeah, then nothing against those. It's just for me personally, there's no real reason. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna head off now. Thank you all so much for being here. Certainly a cool, fun, little cozy stream. And I will try to do more of these. I mean, I'm not gonna go out and buy more LEGO stuff because so far this is the only LEGO thing that actually appealed to me. The other LEGO stuff, which is Sonic branded, is like explicitly made for kids, like 6 and up. This one, on the other hand, was curiously 18 and up, so this was a curiosity specifically made for nerds like me who grew up with this stuff. But yeah, I will leave you at that. Again, I will try to do more of these, and yeah, just have a nice day, have a nice weekend, drink lots, have a lot of fun, whatever. I'm bad at ending streams. I should practice that. Yeah, and I will see you around. Take care, everybody. Bye bye.